Yeah, I can see the emojis. I can see the emojis. I can see the emojis. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. Without wasting much time, we are moving to the introduction phase. We are moving to the introduction phase. So now what you do is you will go to the in-call message, you drop your name and where you are joining from. Go to the in-call message. There's an in-call message whereby you can write your messages, drop your names, and where you are joining from. If you are joining from Lagos, Nigeria, just drop Lagos, Nigeria. If you are joining from Ghana, just drop in Ghana. If you are joining from Togo, from Cameroon, whichever place you are joining from, just go to the in-call message, drop your name and where you are joining us from. So I want that to be dropping now. I want that to be dropping now. I'm going to check my in-call message to see where you are joining from. To see where you are joining from. Okay. I want us to keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. We are starting immediately. Let's keep it coming. Just tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. All right. Wow. Miss Vivian, you are joining from Abuja. It's nice having Miss Vivian on this call. Miss Vivian, you are welcome. You are welcome. I can tell you for free that you're going to learn a whole lot. If you're with your writing material, please let them be very close to you so that you are going to write a whole lot because we have a whole lot we are dishing out to you. We have a whole lot we are dishing out to you. I can see that from the income message also we have a wonderful lady joining from South Africa. This is Luto. Sorry if I murder your name. So sorry if I murder your name. Luto from South Africa. Thank you so much. It's nice having you on this call. I am so much excited. I'm so much delighted having you this evening. All right, another person. I have another participant this evening. This is Kunle Oladosun. Sorry if I murder your name. It's nice having Mr. Adekunle Oladosun from United Kingdom. Wow, this is exciting. This is exciting. I can tell you for free that the moment you are spending with us, the 1 hour, 30 minutes you are spending with us, you are going to get a whole lot of value from it. A whole lot of value from it. So please, I want you to stay to the end of this meeting. I want you to do what? Stay to the end of this meeting and avoid every distraction. If there are noises from your background end, you can please just ensure that there is no background noise so that you can enjoy what we have for you this evening. So if you are still joining, we are in the introduction phase. Tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Just tell us your name and where you are joining us from so that we get to meet you and then we can proceed with the training. We are here to learn. We are here to grow. We are here to develop our data analysis skill, and we are here to help you. We are here to give you the support. We are here to mentor you. Just tell us your name and where you are joining us from. I want us to keep it coming. If you are joining later, if you are joining now, please drop your name and where you are joining from. Thank you so much, Ms. Vivian joining from Abuja. Thank you so much, Mr. Luto joining from South Africa. Thank you so much, Adekunle Oladosun joining from United Kingdom. I still have more students. I still have more participants. If you are there, please drop your names and where you are joining us from. I want us to keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to Data Analysis Free Masterclass. Data Analysis Free Masterclass. There's a whole lot we will learn this evening. There is a whole lot we are prepared, we are packaged for you. This evening, we are going to learn a whole lot. Wow, I have another lady joining us from Nigeria, Ilorin, Nigeria. That's Kwara State. I have Adejoke Adeniyi. Adejoke Adeniyi, she's joining us from Ilorin, Nigeria. Wow, you are welcome. You are welcome. It's nice having you on this call this evening. And I want to tell you for free that this evening, you are going to learn a whole lot when it comes to Microsoft Excel. You can imagine, can we use Microsoft Excel? It's not the Microsoft Excel I used to know. Yes, there's a whole lot you're going to learn this evening. Thank you so much for joining us, Adeniyi Adejoke. Yes, so if you are still there, you're here to introduce yourself. We'd love to know you. We'd love to know where you are joining us from. I'm still waiting for others. While we wait for others also to join this call. So we are still waiting for you. If you are yet to join, if you are yet to send it to your colleagues, to your friends, they are yet to be here, please just take the link and then send it to your friends, send it to your colleagues, and let them be a part of the show this evening. Are you there? Please, you can share the link with them. Share it to your friends. Share it on the group. Encourage them to join, because this evening we have a whole lot for you. We have a whole lot for you. So please, I want you to forward it. I want you to place on reminder. The group is open now. You can always engage on the group. You can always interact on the group. So please kindly feel free to share the meeting link. Kindly feel free to share the meeting link and let them join. And let them join. We have a whole lot for you today, and you cannot miss it. You cannot miss it. You are welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. It's nice having you. Kindly please drop your name. We are in the introduction phase, and we want the introduction to be, to be coming in. Just tell us your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. Just tell us your name. So if you're just joining now, we are in the introduction phase. You're welcome to free data analysis masterclass. If you are joining now, feel free, tell us your name and where you are joining from. So just go to the in-call message. There's a particular message icon beneath the Google Workspace. Beneath the Google Workspace, just drop your name and where you are joining us from. Just tell us the state. Don't tell us like the full address. Just give us, oh, I'm joining from Nigeria. I'm joining from Togo. I'm joining from South Africa. Just tell us where you are joining from. I want us to keep it coming. Let's meet you. 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 Thank you so much. I want to appreciate all those who have dropped their details. It's nice having you from Abuja. Nice having you from United Kingdom. It's also nice having you from South Africa. Can you see? This is a global space, and that is why technology can always provide this for us. Technology can provide it for us, whereby you can be in a location and you can connect to the global world. Wow. This is amazing. This is amazing. Yes, I can see some other people dropping their names and location. Yes, I have engineer Eze from Abuja. Wow, Mr. Eze, it's nice having you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We say a warm welcome. And I can tell you for free that if you wait to the end of this meeting tonight, there's a whole lot you are going to learn from this masterclass. We are here to expose you. We are here to open your eyes to how you can leverage Microsoft Excel to create an interaction. You are welcome. It's nice having you this evening. I'm so much excited. I'm also seeing somebody. Let me call him my namesake, Israel. Wow, Mr. Israel, it's nice having you joining from Lagos, Nigeria. Wow, we can see now we have people from diverse states, diverse countries joining us this evening. Can you see how lucky you are? Wow, this is an amazing section. This is an amazing time, connecting with people across the globe, from South Africa. Wow, this is awesome. Connecting from people in Lagos, connecting with people from Kwara State, connecting with people from Abuja. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. So please, let's share the link and let's invite others. If they are yet to be here, let us wait for them the next 2-3 minutes. Then we dive deep into the business of the day. We are here to learn and nothing but to learn. We have organized this section to meet you at the point of your need, whereby you can always leverage Microsoft Excel for data analysis. Are you there? Are you there? Drop your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. We love to know you. We love to know where you are connecting from. Just drop your name and where you are connecting from. Thank you so much. It's nice having Mr. Israel. You're my namesake. It's nice having you. You're welcome. Israel is joining us from Lagos, Nigeria. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure having you. And I want to encourage you that you stay to the end of the meeting, because we have a lot of package and we don't want it to be half baked for you. We want it to be fully baked for you, whereby even the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, what we learn tonight, you will still be using it to solve problems. You will still be using it to know what? To provide solution to your community, and that is a whole lot of value you are gaining. A whole lot of value you are gaining. If you are still here to join, please encourage them. If your colleagues, your friends, they are here to join, please let them know that we have started. No going back. We are here to learn. Today has been fixed, and we have a whole lot we want to dish out to you. We have a whole lot. Our facilitator is ready. Myself, I'm ready. What about you? If you are ready now, go to the in-call message and say, I am ready. Let me know if you are ready, and then we start immediately. Let me know. Go to the in-call message and say, I am ready. I am Ready. So let's keep it coming. Let me know those who are ready. Let me know those who are ready tonight. I want to know those who are ready to learn. Good. Mr. Oluwatobi Abraham Israel Temitope said, I am ready. Wow. Wow. Mr. Eze said, I am fully ready. Wow. I love that. I love that. Fully, that 100%. Your mind, your soul, your spirit, your body, your writing materials, your laptop, everything is ready. Fully ready. I want to tell you also that our facilitator is also fully ready. Yes, I have Mr. Ayodeji Salami. He said, ready to go. Yeah, wow, I love the energy. I love the drive. I love the drive. If you are not on this page with us, we might leave you behind. We might leave you behind. We are ready to do what? To go. Yes, Mr. Emmanuel also said, I am ready. Yes, I am ready. Now let's dive deep to the verse of the day. You're welcome again. It's nice having everybody. And I'm not taking this for granted. Yes, why are we here? We are here for a free masterclass. We are here for a free masterclass on data analysis. On what? Data analysis. Now, what are your expectations? What are your expectations? I want you to go to the income message and type in something. Just tell us, what do you want to learn? Yeah, want to know. I'm interested. What do you want to learn? Yes, you are ready. But can you just tell me, just in a word, in a statement, just one word, what you want to learn tonight? Your take home tonight. Just tell us, just go to the income message and drop it. What do you want to learn? What do you want to gain? What do you want to take home after this session? This session will be very impactful. But I want you to drop your expectation. Just drop it. What are you expecting from this, masterclass? What are your expectations? Just drop it. I want to see it flowing. I want to see it flowing. It must drop. It must drop. What are your expectations? Just drop one. Just in one sentence. Just drop it. What you want to learn. Wow. To expand my knowledge. Yeah, it is amazing. Our facilitator is ready. Don't worry, your knowledge will be expanded, and that's why we are here for you. Your knowledge will be expanded in data analysis. What you are unable to achieve in time past, after this master class, wow, you will have a widened knowledge. You will have a more broadened knowledge. Not only that, I'm also seeing some fantastic expectation. What am I saying? Some fantastic expectation. I want to gain deeper insights into the world of data analysis. Wow, that's coming from Mr. Ayodeji Salami. I can see that some persons, they are intentional. They are prepared that this masterclass, I want to gain a lot. I want to gain a lot. And I can see, thank you so much for dropping that, Mr. Ayodeji Salami. He said he wants to gain deeper insights. Are you here you want to also gain deeper insight? We are here for you. We are here for you. Not only that, Mr. Eze said, in-depth knowledge. Wow, I love this. I love this. In-depth knowledge of what data analysis entails and its actual use case in a real world. Wow. Our facilitator will answer all these questions in a way that you understand and you will never forget. Our facilitator is ready and fully prepared to give it to you back to back in a way that you will never forget. How to apply data analysis practically, how to use data to solve real world problems, to derive meaningful insight, informed decision from data. That's why you are here. Thank you so much. I love that. You came with expectation. You came with expectation. And I can tell you for free that your expectations shall be granted because we too, we are prepared. And you can see it. And you can see it. I want to assure you, don't leave till the end. Are you there? Don't leave until the end because we are prepared for you. Now let's proceed. Let's proceed. If you are just joining, we are started immediately. All right. Now, this initiative is from Easy Tech Academy. Easy Tech Academy. And you can see on your screen, who are we? What is our mission? What is our vision? Easy Tech is a virtual platform with the aim of making tech skill accessible to everyone. And that's why we are here to you. That's why we are here for you. We are here to provide tech skills for you. We don't care about your location. We don't care anywhere you may be. We are here to provide you with that valuable skill you need to thrive in the data space. That's why we are here. And what's our mission? Our mission is to equip young tech enthusiasts with the skills they need to excel in the tech industry through comprehensive, flexible, and hands-on learning program offered entirely online. So anywhere you're connecting from, you can always benefit from this initiative. And what's the vision? The vision is to become the leading online academy in Africa that transforms tech enthusiasts into globally recognized tech professional. Is actually achievable. And that's why we are here. You can do great things from that your small place by providing accessible and high quality and practical technology training. That's why we are here. To do what? To equip you with the needed skill sets you need to what? To stand out globally, to be recognized globally. Whichever your location, you're joining from Abuja, you're joining from Lagos, you're joining from any country in the world, we are here to make you globally recognized. And I can tell you for free, we have achieved it, and we can't wait to achieve it more and more and more. Good. Now let's proceed. We are here for masterclass, and I want to introduce to you our facilitator because he's ready to pour out from his knowledge to us. I therefore introduce our facilitator to you. His name is Mr. Femi Joshua. I will quickly read his bio before we now welcome him, and then we dive deep to the business of the day. Please, if you are still here and your friend, your colleagues are not here, please, you can quickly share the link so that they join, because after reading his bio, we are going to welcome him, and then he's going to do what? Move straight to the business of the day. We look at Excel and how we can use Excel to create an interactive dashboard and also derive insights even from data. You will love it. What do I say? You will love it. Yes, let's proceed. Femi Joshua is a seasoned data analysis facilitator. Femi Joshua is a seasoned data analysis facilitator with over 5 years experience. Not 5 days, not 5 weeks, not 5 months, not 1 year, not 3 years, but he has 5 solid years of experience in statistics and data analysis. His passion for numbers and problem solving has been driving force behind his successful career. Femi's unique ability is simplify complex data processes, making learning from him both engaging and transformational. I want to see the clapping now. You're not motivating me. I want to see the clapping emojis. I want to see the clapping emojis. It's not easy. It's not easy. Let us, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Having trained countless aspiring data analysts. Thank you so much. I love the clapping. I love the clapping. Yeah, gingering me now. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, having trained countless aspiring data analysts, Femi continues to shape the future of data-driven professionals. His exceptional skill set has empowered organizations to unlock new growth, opportunities, and make smarter decisions with data. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Join the many who have shaped the analytical edge under his guidance. With Femi Joshua, you are not just learning data analysis. With Femi Joshua, you're not just learning data analysis, but also mastering the language of business success. Do you want to succeed? You are in the right place with the right person. Please, I want you to join me with your virtual clap. Oh yeah, as we welcome, join in with your virtual clap as we welcome our dear facilitator for tonight. Our dear facilitator for tonight, Mr. Femi Joshua. Mr. Femi Joshua, you are welcome on board. Can we have you now, please? Let's have Mr. Femi Joshua lead us in tonight's class. Oh, sorry. Let me unmute the host. Let me unmute the host. Let me unmute him. Sorry, please. I need to unmute the host so that he can have. That's Femi Joshua. Sorry, please. Thank you so much. Let's keep it coming. Okay, so let me also stop sharing so that the host can take over from here. Thank you so much. Let's keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Sorry, let's just keep it coming. Let's keep it coming. Let me so I can give him. Yes, Mr. Femi Joshua, now. Yes, you have the floor. You can now share your screen and then unmute your mic.
All right. All right. Good evening. And thank you so much, Mr. Israel. It's nice to be here too. I can see quite a great number of students. My name is Femi Joshua Kende. So just as I've been introduced earlier, and I'm going to be your facilitator tonight. So I'm going to be taking us on this master class, data analysis master class, and I believe we are going to learn a lot, right? So there are a lot of things for us to learn here. Okay, if you actually know some before, there are still so many things for you to gain. Remember, knowledge is not a waste. Just like my friend Favor will always say that at any time, anywhere, she will always love to learn. So she always wants to learn from the boss. That's not an issue. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen at this point because we need to get down into business and do whatever we need to do so that everyone can, you know, keep on with their daily activity. All right, please, I would love to know if we can see my screen. You can just give a signal. Okay, all right, thank you. So tonight I have a data set that I prepared. Actually, I actually got it on Kaggle. That is what I'm going to be using tonight. And this data set is on the sales of bike. All right, so we want to carry out some analysis on this data set. I've not worked with it before, so we're going to be working with it from scratch altogether. But now looking at this particular data set, you know, it's all arranged in rows and in columns. But mind you, this is still a range when you're talking about Excel. So this is still a range, not yet a table. But first of all, what is data? We all know right from primary school, we're told that data is a raw fact. All right, that is nice, but that is layman definition. So at now, if you ask what is data, data is an information, okay? Because we believe that for us to get anything from you, you've actually processed it in your head, okay? So data itself is an information, all right? In which when we now go through it again, we process it, we can now get extra informations from it, okay? And the process of doing this is what we now call the analyzing, okay? So when you talk about generating insights from data, then that is just the simple definition of data analysis. So data itself is an information. Getting extra information from that same information is what we know as analyzing, okay? And then generating insight from that data that you have is what we call data analysis. And then now, if you have data analysis, the way these data sets, these data they come in different formats. All right, and we have two classes basically of data, and that is your quantitative and qualitative data. And when we talk about qualitative data, it's just from the word quality, and we talked about it as a descriptive data. All right. While when you talk about the quantitative data is has to do with quantity, and that is data that come from probably like your counting, your measures, they are mostly numeric. Okay. And right under these classes, we also have different types as well. Under the qualitative data type, we have the nominal, we have the ordinal, we have the scale, we have the interval, we have the ratio, we have the date, you know, countless number of them. We have the Boolean, you know. And then under the quantitative data type, we also have different types as well. We have two very, very common one, which is the continuous and the discrete. So when we talk about discrete, we're talking about data set that are whole numbers. We're talking about data set that are integers, okay? So you can call them int, you can call them whole numbers, you can call them discrete. And when we now talk about the other type, which is the continuous, then we're talking about numbers that are decimals, okay, or floats. You can also put them that way. Even your currency, they all fall under continuous kind of data. Okay, why should you know all of this? You also remember that you were taught that your computer only understands binaries, which is just zeros and one. So we need to find a way to make sure that all this data that we have, we put it in the format that the compiler and the interpreter that we have on our system, you understand, will be able to, you know, interpret to the computer, because our own language is the high level language, and then the computer language is the machine language. And so there should be an interpreter, you understand, to actually do this kind of interpretation of what we want, you understand, what we are feeding into the computer for the computer itself to understand. And that is the reason why basically we need to know these different data types and how to represent them and how to work with them. And also, mind you, when you have these different data sets, you also have different that work with them. All right. If I ask you to count the names in a class, all right, to count the total number of students in the class, probably if I just give you the list of their names, you can actually do that. But if I ask you to add all the students' name in class, that is going to be difficult because you've not done sum. You can't be summing out text. So if you understand these different data types, then you will know what and what works with them. Okay, so that is the reason why it is very important for you to know all of them as well. So in this analysis, we have different type of analysis. We have the descriptive analysis, we have the predictive analysis, we have the time series analysis, we have a whole lot of analysis. And as a data analyst, you understand, you actually know like a broader part of, you know, data science. But mind you, when it now comes to you being a professional, you have to have the domain knowledge, and the domain knowledge has to be that you now start streamlining what you know, probably maybe becoming a financial analyst, maybe becoming a business analyst. So all these are still like fractions of data analysis. All right. And then when you start generating these insights, you know, a lot of people just say, yeah, it's not just for me to have access to this data and then just do this stuff. No, as a data analyst, all your work are projects. Okay, everything you are doing is a project. And then so you don't just rush into a building, like you just want to start constructing building, and the next thing you are doing, you are starting from the roofing before you even start digging the foundations. It is wrong. Okay, so we have steps by step guide, things that you need to follow so that you can have a perfect work, a work free of error. And these are the steps basically. One is that you must have a goal. Okay, you must be, and before you can have a goal, yeah, you must really understand what the problem is. Okay, you should understand your problem very, very well. When you understand your problem, now you should have a aim. Okay, so if you're going to provide solution to that problem, then like what is your aim? Like what kind of solution are you trying to bring in? What are you trying to get? You understand? After providing this solution, you must have your aim and your objectives. Then this will be the one to prompt you for the kind of data that you should go ahead and collect. So if you are having problem with marketing, then you actually collect data sets that will help you to solve your marketing problems, not the one that will help you to increase your production, not at all. If you are having sales problem, you collect data set that can help you to solve this sales problem. Okay, so this is the way understanding the problem, providing a goal and objective will help you to know the kind of data set you should go for. Now, when you get the data set you want, the next thing you want to do is you actually want to start cleaning up this data, because most of the time these data come messy, like dirty, and you just want to make sure that, oh, you actually have them all clean and perfect. So you don't just clean the data alone, you also clean and transform the data. All right, you transform the data as well. So transforming data means you are putting the data in the best shape that the computer itself can understand, and what will actually suit what you are trying to do with the data. So you do the data cleaning and the data transformation. Now, when you've done the data cleaning and data transformation, if you now have more than two different data sets that you actually want to work with, and you need to establish a relationship with them, then you move into the data modeling part, whereby you start finding a way of creating relationship with this different data set. And we have different kind of relationship. Okay, it can be one to one, it can be one to many, it can be many to one, it can be many to many. And when you are done, with all this, the next thing you start doing is you start analyzing. Okay, you start doing the analysis proper. Now, when you get this analysis, you you start writing reports on them, visualizing them. But now, when you have this report, you can do a lot of findings on your data. But mind you, there are some that are very important that your clients or the stakeholders or the company where you work with, your managers, your heads, there are some that they actually want to see. It's not the entire report. All right, it's not the entire report. There are some that are very key, in which when you now want to make the presentation, when you want to explain to them your findings, all right, you just have to make sure that those ones are available. And that is the part whereby we now start doing a kind of summary for all our reports, and that is the dashboard creation. So when all those dashboard that you've been seeing, they are just summary of what the data analyst has done. The data analyst has done a lot behind. So what you are just seeing there is just a summary, a clue, something that you can see and just easily understand. They've done a lot at the back end. All right. Then, at the report writing stage, that's when you provide your recommendations and then you draw your conclusion and you go ahead with your meeting. So because I have just little time to go with, so I'll just be walking us through this same process, using this data set. And just the way I said it initially, now we actually do not have a problem at the moment, because this we are not a company here, all right? But now let's try and bring out a problem ourselves. So this is it. What I want us to do is I want us to find a way of
Hello, Mr. Femi, we can't hear you, please.
Hello.
hello.
We can't hear you, sir.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, can you hear me now? All right. So I can't even tell the last time you guys heard me. All right, but let me just continue. We'll get it along the way. So I said we don't have a problem that we want to define now or that want to find the solution to. So we should try and bring out a problem on our own part so that we can work towards solving that problem. So let me first of all understand my data set, and I will know the kind of problem this data set can solve for us. All right. So this first column, this is a column, okay, and we can see at the top of it are the headers for the column. All right. We have the headers for each column. And then the first one is an ID. Okay. It's an ID. And I believe that this ID definitely will be unique. Okay. It's going to be unique, meaning that I'm not expecting any ID to be repeated. All right. Because this is a survey that was made across different countries. But we'll see as we move on. So this an ID is going to be unique. And then we might be seeing, looking at it now that, oh, this is a number, all right? This is actually numbers, but we are not going to treat it as numbers for certain reasons. So that is maybe why I said we need to have some domain knowledge. Now, we also have this called the marital status. So for the M stands for married, and for the S, we have the singles. And also for gender, we have the female, and then we have the male, basically, and then we have the income column. All right. So we also have children. This happens to be the number of children each of these persons have. So we can see for the person with the ID 12496, because she has just a child. Why for 24107, who happens to be a male, has 3 children. And then we can also see their educational level. All right, so we can see bachelor's, partial college, and the rest. And we can also see their occupation. Okay, so I can see some are skilled manual. So these are more or less like the plumber, the rest. We also have the clerical. So these are like office staff, those people who go to job like 9 to 5. We also have the professionals. So these are like the doctors, your lawyers. And then we also have the manual, okay? These people are just like the normal laborers who help bricklayers at site. And then we also have the management. So these are like, managers, people who manage either individual or manage businesses, right? So we might have more than this profession. And then again, we also have homeowner column where we have the yes and the no. So the yes means that she has a home, and then the no means that she does not, or he or she does not have a home. She's not a homeowner, but she has a place where she'll be staying definitely. And then we also have cars column. This happens to be the number of cars each of these persons have. So for the first lady, she's having 0, and for the first guy here, he has a car. And also for the third guy, he has 2 cars. Okay, we can also see this column to commute distance. That happens to be like the distance between where they reside and their regular places of destination. So we have 0 to 1 mile, 2 to 5 miles. So we can see this is an interval format. All right, so we can see we have the lower bound and then the upper bound. So we have boundaries, even though the boundaries are not equally distributed, but at least we can see the range. So from 0 to 1 miles, and then 2 to 5 miles, 5 to 10 miles as well. And we can also see the region. Okay, this is the continent where these people live. So we can see this set of people are from Europe. You can see we have Pacific continent, and then we might also have other continents as well. So, and then here for the age, you can see their age 42, 43, and then either they have they purchase the bike or they do not purchase a bike. So from this part, from this information, one of the problems we can solve with this is we can study the kind of people that actually, buy or that purchase bikes. We can try and study our customer. So this is going to be like, we want to study our like customer behavior analysis. So we want to see what are some of the characteristics that a customer have, you understand, that makes them to get a bike. What are some of the characteristics, some of the features that the customer will have and make them not to buy a bike? So if we now have a customer that walks into the store and after filling in some of this information, we'll be able to make a prediction if that customer will probably purchase the bike or will not purchase. Although this is not on 100% certainty, but at least we'll have enough information, to be able to, press forward, press more to actually convince this customer in buying. So what I want to do basically is I want to, since I already have my data set and I have my problem and I already tell you what I want to achieve, which is for me to actually study my customer and know the customer that buys and the one that will not buy. All right. So that I'll be able to at least tell my organization to the sales rep so they will know whom to, press forward, the people they should actually give more energy in talking to so that they can actually make a sales and always have the win whenever they want to sell anything. So now having this data set already, I already told us that after data collection, the next thing should be data cleaning. Okay, and then I don't just want to clean in this place. I want to use an advanced Excel feature called the Power Query Editor. Okay, and for me to be able to do that, I have to, go to my data tab and probably, either move this from table as a range, but most of the time I love to move my stuff as a table so that I'll be sure that at least I'm putting all the data sets into consideration. And then so for me to highlight the whole stuff, I'll just use my Control Shift right and Control Shift down. So, and then I can see here that I have 1027 rows of data. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a Control T to convert into a table, basically, and I'm going to be checking my table as headers. So this is my table, all right? So for me to rename that table, I can just come here and give this raw, let me put it raw table. That's the name of my table. But basically, I can keep a space in between, so I have to use a separator like the underscore. So now that I have this, I can now go back to my data and, do from table or range so that we have it go into the Power Query Editor. So Power Query Editor is basically for data transformation and data cleaning, okay? So we do data cleaning and transformation at this end. All right, so this is my data set already in Power Query Editor. Now, one of the stuff that actually makes our data dirty are blanks, empty rows, empty columns, misspelling, improper data type, duplicates, erroneous value, and then outliers. Let me list them again. Blanks, empty rows, empty columns, misspellings, improper data type, okay, erroneous value, and then duplicates. We also have the outliers included as well. So now, how do I remove duplicates? That's where I'm going to be starting from, because after going through my entire data set, I actually checked my column quality for me to be able to see if I have, if this is unchecked, this is how it's going to look like. But when I have it checked, then I will see how, if I have empties in each of the column. So we can see this is showing valid 100%. So for me to have valid 100% means I have no error and then I have no empty in my data set. Okay, good. I have 100 all through. So the next thing I want to do again is I want to highlight the entire table, okay, because I actually want to remove duplicates. So for that, I can just click on any cell and then do my Control A to highlight all, and then go back to my home under remove rows. I can just scroll down and you can see remove duplicate. So I can click on it and remove all the duplicate. Now I have to go through my data types, okay? And this is where I can actually, change my data type. For the ID, I said we're not going to leave it as number because these are mode of identifications, okay? And then for these, I'm actually going to be putting it as a text, okay? As a text. And then for my marital status, I'm okay. For the gender, I'm okay. They are all text. And then for the income, I have this income, 40,000, but I would love to put it in currency format. Okay, and then after having this, one of the stuff again that I want to do basically is that I want to do a classification of my income. Okay, I want to have two, basically. I want to have them to be either you are a low income earner or a high income earner. So if I want to do this, how will I do that? If I go to my hard column, I already have my conditional column. Now, when I click on this, my conditional column, a dialog box will pop up. And then from here, I can actually put it as income status because it's asking me that what is the new column name. So I'm putting it as income status. All right. And then I'm going to say if my income, now this measures is probably depending on how you want it. But for me, I want it to be that since I'm putting it in dollars, if you earn from $90,000 and above, you are an high income earner. But less than 90,000 means that you are a low income earner. Okay. And for that reason, I'm going to go with is less than, then 90,000. Okay. Then what should be the output? The output should be low. All right. Otherwise, which is the else statement, it should be I. Okay. So having this is going to create a new conditional column for me automatically. And then I can see over here. So if I decide to move this, okay. All right. Let me drop it here. So if I decide to move it here, I can see that whenever I have 40,000 is low, 30,000 is low, 80,000 is low, 70,000 is low, 30,000 is low, 10,000 is low. But when I have 160,000, it is high. 120,000 is high. 90,000 itself is high. 170,000 itself is high. All right. And once it is less than 90,000, it is automatically low income earner. And then for the number of children, yeah, it should be a number. That is proper. For educational level, yes, I'm okay with that. For occupation, I'm okay with the data type. And then homeowner, yes or no is okay. And then for the cars, yes, I'm okay with that. And then for commute distance, I would have just loved to go with the highest number of miles everyone travels, okay? So that I'll be able to do the average mile, probably maybe across the region. And for this reason, once I click on the column header, the entire column will automatically be highlighted. And then column from example, if I use column from example, now by the time all right, by the time I type in 1 here, okay, 1, 1, we can see 1, 5, I'm sorry, again, if we cancel that. Column from example, from selection, 1. Good. So it has actually picked what I want. You can see 1, 1, 1, 1, 5, 5, 10, 10. So once I click on OK, that is done automatically for me, and I want to keep this as numbers themselves. And this is going to be distance covered. Distance covered. All right, for them. And then I can see purchase bike and not purchase bike. So here too, I just want to have a conditional column where if you are no, then it should be 0. So it should be bike purchased. And then the column I'm using, it is the purchased bike column, whereby if it contains no, because now what we're talking about is text. So if it contains no, it is 0. Otherwise, it is 1. Okay. Good. And then now I have this. So I'm keeping this as a number as well. So now I've removed duplicate and I've done my data transformation. The next thing now is I can now load it into my Microsoft Excel again. So wait for some minutes while the connection is made. All right. Now I have my data set available in Excel. Now, for me to start doing my analysis, now I'm done with data cleaning, data transformation. The next thing now is supposed to be data modeling, but I do not have more than one table. I'm using just a single table. So the next thing I want to move into is analysis. So I want to start analyzing. So pivot table will definitely help me with my analysis. So I can either click on summarize with pivot table, or I go to insert and then choose either recommended pivot table or just like pivot table itself. So if I click on pivot table, then I want to add this to a data model for certain reasons so that I'll be able to write specific functions with DAX. So I'll just click on OK, and then my pivot table will definitely be created, immediately. So what are the questions that we actually want to answer quickly in this analysis? The first one is I want to know how many people or individual are put into consideration in this survey. Like how many customers did they, like all these questions that they got, like all this data that we got, how many people were put into consideration. So we should remember that there is a particular column that is unique, and that is the ID, okay? So, but for that reason, if I bring in my ID 2 values, and then I set it to count, I'll just have 1,000. All right, but I can also use that to do this so that I'll be able to customize my output. Okay, I want my output to look like. So here, if I come in here and I call it total or okay. So total population, I can even call it just population. So population is equals to the count. But now, if I use counter of, let's say, ID, all right, ID, and then I can also check my DAX if it's correct. And then now I want my output to be, I can go to number, I can say the decimal should be 0, and I want a comma as a separator, okay, at every 1,000. So I can click on OK. And then automatically, if I scroll down, I will see it here. So once I click on this, you can see how this stuff is at this point. So it's telling me that the population is 1,000. So the data set is 1,000 rows. Basically, we actually work with 1,000 set of people. Now, the next thing is I want to know how many of them are high income earners and low income earners. All right. So if I want to do that, instead of me going back to the data set to create pivot table again, I can just do a copy of this, come here and paste. And then what I want to do is I will just drag my income status, which I actually create, into rows. All right, so I can see that out of the 1,000 that I'm putting into consideration, the one with the high income earners are 144, and the one with the low income earners are 856, all sums up to 1,000. Okay. Now, the next one I want to do is how is the population distributed across, the region? So if I want to do that, I'll just uncheck this, my income status, and then check region. And then I can see we have three countries, three continents basically, which is Europe, North America, and Pacific. So we have 300, 508, and 192, all sums up to 1,000. Okay. So the next thing I want to do is I want to see how the population is also distributed across the education. Okay, and this is it. We can see the people with the bachelor's degree has the highest number. They have the highest number. So all these are informations that we are getting from the data. We do not know all of this before. So it is as a result of the analysis we are carrying on the data set. That is why we could access all of this. And then the next thing is I also want to check across various how the population is also distributed across different occupations. So once I click on it, then I have this as well. And then the next thing I want to check is how many are homeowners and how many of them do not have home as well. So if I uncheck the occupation and click on homeowners, then I can see this. So among the people we put into consideration, people we took the survey that answered our questions, about 683 of them are homeowners and 317 are not homeowners. So now, after we're done with this, we also want to see how many bikes were purchased across the region. How many bikes were purchased across the region? Okay. The first of all, I want to know among these 1,000 people that we have, how many of them actually own a bike? How many of them purchased a bike? So if I want to do that, I can also create that new measure and put it as bike owners. Bike owners. All right. And then what I want to do is I want to go to a particular column and add up all the numbers that is there where I have the bike purchased, where I have the bike purchased. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the function calculate, and then what I want to do is I want to sum the bike purchased column. All right. And then the filter that I want to do is that when we get to the what do you call it, the purchased bike column, I want it to filter out every other one that are there that happens to be no. So only those people that say yes, they purchase a bike, that is what I'm looking for. So in that case, I'm going to type purchased bike equals to yes. Okay. So check. All right. So let's even see how many people purchase this bike that we're talking about. How many people purchase the bike? So my measures is going to be below. All right, we can see 481 people purchased a bike. 481 people purchased the bike. So now, oh my God, that time is fast spent. If we now want to see, now this happens to be the entire people that we're putting into consideration, but now we want to see in among this population that we have, that we've actually collected the survey from, how many of them now across either by marital status, by their occupation, how many people actually purchase this bike, like what is the distribution like. And now if I'm also going to use Power Query, I'm also going to use the pivot table, sorry, to do the same stuff. Let me come here. So instead of me to use the total population that I calculated initially, now I'll be using bike owners. So what I'm going to do, I want to see across region. So we can see that in Europe, where we have 300 people who took the survey, 148 among them actually are bike owners, and in North America, 220 are bike owners, and then in Pacific, 113. So comparing these two now, we would know that despite the fact that we have a lot of people, you understand, in North America who actually took this survey, not up to 50% of them are bike owners. But in Pacific region, in the continent of Pacific, we will discover that we have 192 people that are put into consideration, and 113 amongst them are bike owners. Okay, which actually makes a lot of sense. So we can actually say that when someone actually comes from the region of Pacific, then this person is likely to buy a bike compared to someone who is from either Europe or North America. So I'm also copying this, and I want to see how many people actually purchase this bike by occupation too as well. So I'm going to check on occupation. And then, yes, we can see that professionals have more bike compared to others. And we can see out of 276, 150, which is more than 50%, actually have the bike. And then if we also look at the skilled manual, we can see 255 and 115 as the bike, compared to when we talk about the manual itself, where we have 119 and 55 people have the bike. And then we can see when we have the management to be 173, the clerical 177, these are the number of people that actually have the bike. So going through this, we discovered that manual, for people who are manual worker, they're actually below 50%, less than 0.5 by probability of anyone from that occupation line we actually purchase a bike. But when we talk about the skilled manual, by the time we double this is like 230, which is still less than. But now for professionals, most professionals always get a bike. Okay, so more than 50%, more than 0.5, which is high. All right, then after doing this, I also want to see how many people, how these people buy this bike, how is being distributed across the educational level. So I'll just uncheck this occupation and bring in education, and then we can see that the bachelors have more bikes. When we have 306 of them, we can see that 169 actually have a bike, and for the graduate degree, more than 0.5 also have a bike. They purchase this bike. So we can see that these two people, they will actually be a very good customers whenever we have them. So now one of the stuff that I also want to check for income earners as well. For income earners as well. So if I remove this education and then bring in home owners, I can see that we have 683 home owners, and 325 amongst them have a bike. So by checking this, we will discover that 650, we actually make it a double. So it is not up to 0.5. But if we look at this part and then we double this, we'll definitely be looking at 312. Now, this is trying to tell us that either is a homeowner or is not a homeowner, does not really have a very like the variance between them, the probability of them purchasing a bike is not just very much. So they're just very, very close in purchasing the bike. Like the probability is almost equal. Now, once I have done this, one of the stuff I actually want to check is I want to know if the number of children, their age, the income level, the commute distance, that is the distance, and the number of cars that they have actually have a strong effect on their purchasing power of a bike. So this part, all this one that we've been doing all along, they are all the descriptive analysis. So now I just want to bring in one correlation analysis, and then I will just come in here and do a control V, and here I just want to, I need this, I need their ID, and then I want to see if their income and also income status. I need the income status as well. So I need them to be in values. So the income, I need it to be in values. I also want to see the children. Okay. I want to also see the commute distance, which is what I've calculated. And I call that column distance covered. And I also want to see the numbers of cars. Does it have a great effect, a great reason why someone will want to own a bike? So now, having all of this, this is the pivot table generated. Okay, let me, all right. Now, use the total population. So now, if I want to do correlation analysis, what I just need to do is just for me to go to my data. So I'll go to data, and then I'll choose data analysis. Data analysis, and then I'll pick correlation, and then I'll click on OK, and then I'll select my range, which is from here, Good. Then I have labels on the first row, and then I'll click on OK. So So instead of me to do that, I'm going to do just bonus, and then I want to just do a sum of bike purchase. Let me just put it that way. Sum of bike purchase number. Okay. Let me check this instead. Because on the first part I encountered an error of zero divisor. So here, we go to data analysis correlation. Okay, this. Okay, good. Now I have this. So correlation analysis will help me to know if the income, the number of children, the distance those people, the distance between their houses to where they actually go to often, if it's actually a major factor, you understand, that we should put into consideration to know either they will buy a bike or not. So now if I go to insert and then I click on let's say recommended chart, or I decided to go with this column chart, and then let's say I am going with this. Now let me remove grid lines so that I'll be able to see this stuff, and at the same time, I want to remove this row. So we can see various bars, and again, this is the legend. These are called legend, okay? They helps for the interpretation of this chart. So we can see that this blue, the deeper blue means sum of income. And then we can see the sum of cars is this other color that looks yellow. And then the sum of children is orange color. And then the owners is light blue. That is these people that owns, these are what buying, like purchasing a bike. That is what it means. Purchasing a bike. Like these people actually purchase the bike. So we can see we have so many options that we can actually do a selection from. It all depends on which one we think is the best for us to go with. So if this is what we think is the best for us to go with, we can still go by it as well. All right. So now what this means is the higher the sum of income, okay, the higher the number of children, the higher this distance covered, then the higher the number of cars, then that person has a little chance of purchasing a bike. Okay, that is this interpretation. Why for this one, when the person has higher number of children and this person has a little distance he or she covers and has a car, okay, a bit, their chances of purchasing a bike. Hope you can see how this insight now can help us to know if someone is actually going to buy a bike. So if I have my customer and he or she has filled up the details, I can compare what he has computed to this chart and know if he's going to buy a bike or he's not going to buy a bike. So if I can see that the number of cars is much, what he has, he's telling me he has 5, 10 cars, then you should just know that he's just here to come and play. Most of them will likely not purchase a bike. That is just the interpretation we have here. Okay, so when we have when this person cover a higher distance, then you should know that the person needs a car and then less of a bike, of owning the bike. So the only time in which anyone will buy a bike is when the person has high income, fewer children, and has lots of cars, and just want to add it to it. So it's for luxury. That's the meaning. So now this chart is part of what we're going to be having on our dashboard. And then remember, we've had all of these, sorted out. So I said these are descriptive statistics. Okay. So now if I want to create my dashboard, I will have to create a new sheet. And I don't like to have, okay, and I don't like to have this grid line. So I can just go to my view and then uncheck grid lines. Okay. So when I check grid lines, you can see all the lines will go up. I can use my shape just by going to insert. I will just go ahead to under illustration and then bring in a shape. Okay. And then bring in a shape. So if I'm bringing in this shape, just for me to draw it here. Okay. And then inside this shape, I can type inside and also format it. So let's say this is let's say analysis on customer behavior. Analysis on customers behavior. All right. So, and then if I highlight this and go to my home, I can as well change the font type, maybe to corporate or Cooper Black, anyone. So, but I love corporate, and then increase the size to like 16, and always know you have to make sure that everything is okay. All right. So this I can just, I just sit and put it at the center. Now I can go to this place where I have this my chart. You just do a control C or even cut it, and come to where I'm having my dashboard and have it all pasted here. So this will help me to always make my decision whenever I have a customer, to talk to. All right. So now the only stuff, so every other thing that you have here is just for you to start, using different kind of visuals, to summarize all of them. So because of our time, we'll not be able to do all of this. You can even use a pie chart and then use a donut chart just to do this representation. And we have the gender column. Okay. So I can use gender to form my slicer, and this automatically interacts with everything. So if I click on this particular pivot table, and then I go straight into my pivot table analyze, and I insert a slicer using the gender column, then I will have male and female. So when I have the male and female, and then I click on it, this changes as well. So if I'm making visual for everything and I want this to actually, work with everything, what I just need to do is just for me to connect this, my slicer, to all of them as well. So if I right click on this, you can see report connections. Then I can just, check as many pivot tables that I've created. Okay. So I can add it, I can connect it with as many pivot tables as I wanted. Okay. Then if I click on OK, now look at what happened. Whenever I click on this, look at everything changes. Okay. Same thing if I actually have a chart for all this stuff, everything will continue to work to change. I can now use the male and the female gender for the distribution. So because of our time, I will not be able to continue. I'll be ending the class at this point. Okay. No matter what it is, I know that we've learned one or two things. All right. So thank you. It's nice having you guys here. I really appreciate it.
Wow. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is awesome. This is great. Please, I want to see your clapping emojis. Please, I want to see your clapping emojis. Please let it come. Let it come. Let it come. Let it keep coming in. 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 Yes, let it come in, let it come in, let it come in, let it come in, let it come in. I love the energy. Now, please go to the in-call message and drop one thing you learned tonight. Drop in one thing you've learned tonight. Me, I've learned a lot. My book is filled. See, I have my own writing material. Can you see my writing material? It's filled already. I was just taking notes. I was taking notes. Now go to the in-call message and share with me. Wow, wow, wow. It's dropping. It's dropping. I love it. I love it. You've learned a lot. In fact, I will tell you for free. Myself too, I have learned something. And I have told myself, I'm going back to rewatch this class. Can you see that everybody on this call is very, very lucky? You are lucky because you have access to the recording. So this recorded class, this class is recorded and you can always fall back to it. Don't worry, we're going to share it with you. And then you have full access to rewatch, to practice. And also, can you see that we did not provide you with the data set? This data set also will be attached to it. Wow, you have a whole lot. So this data set will also be attached to it. Now let me go to the in-comment and see what you've learned tonight. I will love to see it. I will love to see it. Wow. Somebody said, I learned correlation in Excel. Wow. This is a whole lot. Can you see that you are getting value for your time? You are getting value for your time. And somebody also said, I learned correlation in Excel. I also learned how to clean data. Can you see? This is massive. Are you there? This is massive. And that's why we are here to help you so that you can always, enhance your skill, learn new things, and then you grow. We are here to ensure that you grow. Now, so many times, people will be like, what is doing? I don't understand. what is doing, I don't understand. And the question boils down to, can I also do it? I can tell you for free that you too can do it. In fact, you can do it better. Idea, you can also do correlation, you can do data cleaning, you can do data visualization. It's a whole lot we've learned this evening. It's a whole lot we've learned this evening. You too, you can know it. You too, you can do it. You too, you can derive insight from data. Our instructor has said a whole lot. Myself too, I have learned a whole lot. So please, I want you to wait for the next 10 minutes while I just walk you through on how you too, you can do it seamlessly. Idea, how you too, you can do it seamlessly. And what is the roadmap? This is it. You too can learn it. A quote said, every skill you learn is an investment in yourself. Look at it from January to September. Have you learned anything new? Of course, tonight, I know that you learned something new, but you still need to invest more to yourself. You need to do what? Invest more to yourself. Now, the question now continues. How do I start? I want to invest in myself. I want to add value to myself. How do I start? Yes, the question is very, very easy, very, very simple. All you need to do is what? Learn a skill. Learn a skill. Learn the skill. If you learn the skill, yes, that's it. And that is it. So now, what are the tools do you need to learn? Because when you say learn the skill, you'll be like, where do I start from? I need guidance. What about if I'm stuck? What about if there are challenges? How do I navigate through it? Yes, we are here to provide to you the roadmap you need in order to achieve it. The roadmap. Now, before you can become a data analyst, number one, you need to know how to navigate through Microsoft Excel. And that's why we are here. And we open your eyes. I want to tell you, Microsoft Excel is beyond what you've seen. Are you there? It's beyond what you've seen. There's more to it. There is more to it. So you need to know how to navigate through Microsoft Excel. Not only Excel, we also have Microsoft Power BI. Microsoft Power BI. Microsoft Power BI is a business intelligence and a data visualization tool developed and distributed by Microsoft. Basically, it's a BI tool, it's a business intelligence tool. We use it to derive insight from our data. Companies want those who can use this tool. So if you learn it, it's an added advantage to you, to your personality, and you will be a problem solver in your organization. Are you there? Power BI is very, very important. And also, you also need to know how to navigate through MySQL, which is SQL. We have a lot of flavor out there. So you need these skills. You need to know these tools, the Excel, Power BI, and SQL. In fact, with these three, you are good to start. With these three, you are good to go. With these three, you are good to make your 6 figures, your 7 figures. I can tell you from experience. Are you there? With these three tools, good. Now, what are the job opportunities? Now, if I learn Excel, learn Power BI, learn SQL, what are the job opportunities for me? Is there a job waiting for me? I can tell you that in the job market, we need analysts. We need sound data analysts. And now the truth is this, and the most beautiful part of it is this. When you learn data analysis, you can dive deep to any other sector. What do I mean? What do I mean? What do I mean? You can dive deep to become a business analyst. With the skills, you can become a business analyst. Not only that, you can also become a finance analyst. You can also become what? A finance analyst. Now, learn the skill of data analysis. Having this knowledge, you can dive deep to do what? To solve data-related finance problem. You can also become a sales analyst. Yeah, you can also become health analyst. There's no that I will have been giving you several examples or series of examples on how you can practically apply these skills in different domains. You can also become an academic analyst. You agree with me? When you're writing your final project or your thesis, somebody help you to analyze your project, yes or yes? Of course, it's yes. That is an academic analyst. You can also have the knowledge and also become an academic analyst. We have the HR analyst, whereby they analyze incident around the HR. We also have government analysts and many, 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 many more. Are you there? So the space is wide. You can dive deep into any of this particular track. And don't forget, we have more. We have the blockchain analyst, we have the sport analyst, we have lot of analysts out there. So having this skill, data analyst, provides you that umbrella to do what? To dive deep into any of these analyst role. And I can tell you for free, data analysts, they are in high demand. Data analysts, they are in high demand. So please, I want you to position yourself because it's actually possible. You can still achieve it before 2024 runs down. You can still achieve it before 2024 runs down. This is it. You don't need to learn business analysis separate, learn finance analysis separate, learn sales analysis separate. No, all you need to do is learn data analysis. Then you now need the domain knowledge. That's all. The domain knowledge. That's all. And you're good to go. And that is why EasyTech provides that for you. Now, what is the roadmap? Look at it. This is the roadmap. We are here to guide you, to lead you, to hold your hand until you soar, until you excel, until you triumph in data analysis. In data analysis, the first thing you need to do is to take a course. You need to take a course, a virtual course, a virtual training, whereby you have an instructor, you have somebody that is leading you, you have somebody that is guiding you, you have somebody that is putting you through the right way, you have somebody that is mentoring you on the right thing to do. You don't need to pass through the stress people are passing through. People will say, I spent 2 years learning analysis. I will just smile. You don't have a mentor. Don't say, I spent 4 years. You don't need to spend all those numbers of years. I can tell you for free. Within 3 months, you are good to go. I'm telling you this, and this is the fact. You can ask, you can make your research. Within 3 months, if you are serious, you are good to go. Not only that, during the course, because that's the road. The road is not always straight. Now, you also need some guidance, some trainings, some growth around the course. And that's why we are here to guide you on the right tool to learn. You need to learn Microsoft Excel. We teach you, we train you. You need to learn Microsoft Power BI. We train you, we teach you, we give you the right skill sets you need. You need to learn SQL. We also teach you, we train you, we give you the right skill set. We guide you. Oh, this is what you need to learn. This is what is relatable in the job market. We guide you on the right tool, the right course, the right channel to go. And also, you need to also put yourself out there. That is this phase. This phase, whereby is the project, the CV, and the bootcamp. And that's why we are here for you. We guide you on projects. We say, do this project, because the world out there, they need evidence to show. And then we guide you. Oh, you need to do it this way. You need to do it this way. We also help you on your CV, how to revamp your CV, how to correct, how to modify, how to go for interview and win those interviews. And what you are job ready. We prepare you. Also, there's also bootcamp just to help you, to grow. We are here to provide you with the guidance that you need. And I can tell you for free that a job is already waiting for you, because we're also going to provide with you jobs out there. Jobs. Yeah. We also recommend you to jobs. We recommend you for jobs. So please, I want you to stay through to the end of this meeting. Now, what do we now do at Easy Technology Academy? What do we do at Easy Tech Academy? Basically, I already told you that it's a virtual learning platform whereby students come and they learn from us. We equip them with the right skill set they need to thrive in the data space. So our courses is 3 months. Our course duration is 3 months. So in the next 3 months, starting from next week, we'll be embarking on another cohort. You can still join. The learning is just 3 months. If you look at it, October, November, December, you are already a data analyst. Just 3 months, you are already a data analyst. Just 3 months learning. And also, our learning is 100% virtual, whereby you can connect from any part of the world, from any region in the world. It's 100% virtual. It's what? 100% voucher. So you don't need to come over, you don't need to spend on transport, you don't need to know. Just stay at the comfort of your home and do what? And you connect, and then we can always have the training together. And also, our classes are always intensive and interactive. What do I mean? We give students assignments after each task. EasyTech is not where you can just come and just go. No, we give you with tasks. You will be loaded with tasks so as to build you, so as to develop you, so as to know, expose you to research, to more learning, to in-depth learning, to deeper understanding. And also, we also back it with quiz. You take quiz. We're not just here to give you certificate and go. No, we're not just here to take your money and go. But we give you the right assessment with the test just to ensure that you have the capacity to do what? To be job ready. Are you there? We are preparing you for the job. Are you there? Good. And our classes also are recorded. So let's say you are busy, you are ill, you travel, the network is not fair in your area. The classes are always available. Tonight class will be available. I already promise you. Good. So also our classes are also recorded, so you can fall back to it, to gain more knowledge, to practice and repractice and practice. Good. So our classes are recorded. And also bootcamp and leading optimization will also help you around how to build in public. Some students, look at what they do. They do beautiful projects, good projects, but they leave it on their laptop. How do you want the world to see it? But we encourage our students to build in public. We encourage them to build in public. So we help them with LinkedIn, we help them with bootcamp, we make them consistent with their learning, and then people out there can see them. You can be in Nigeria and then you get jobs outside Nigeria. It's very, very possible. And that's why we are here to do what? To help you to be globally recognized. To be globally recognized. And also, we also have projects. We have the final project. In fact, we have two projects. We have the mini project. We also have the final project. We expose you to this. In fact, it's an intensive 3-month learning with EasyTech. It's an extensive, intensive. Good. You're not here to play, to papa, We want to prepare you. We want to prepare your mind, prepare your heart, prepare you in the way that even when you get to industry, you can boldly tell them that you have the experience, the exposure. Because at EasyTech, we give you the right data set to work with, and then it also be with projects. You work on projects. We also present those projects, and then we correct you, we shape you, and then there's also internship. There is also internship for the best students. So as you are coming in, you are also having the mindset that I'm going to be the best student, I'm going to get this internship. Yes, we also prepare you, model you, and then we also pay you. The internship is not free, it's a paid internship. So I can tell you for free that you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. Now, these are testimony from our students. This is Mr. Manasseh. He said, our instructor always asks what we learned from the previous class, which motivates me to prepare before each section. You are the best, sir. Can you see? That's from Mr. Manasseh. Good. I also have another student here, she said, I want to express my deepest gratitude for making my data journey so seamless. You are the best. Can you see? These are testimony from our previous students. And I can tell you, if you join Easy Technology Academy, you too, you have testimonies upon testimonies. Even my students are on this call, and they can tell you for free that you have a whole lot to learn. You will always have something good to say, because we are here to model you, to shape you, and then to also guide you on how to thrive in the data space. And also, he said, Isra Falabi is my teacher, my mentor, facilitator, with both industry expertise and exceptional facilitation skill. Yeah. I always appreciate how it simplifies complex topics in class. Can you see how it simplifies complex topics in class? So no matter how strong, no matter how complex, we are here to do what? To simplify it in a way. Don't say I need mathematical knowledge. No, you don't need any knowledge. Just come and then we teach you, we empower you. Some will even tell me, in fact, someone told me, I don't even know how to navigate through it. I gave her what she needs to do daily. I told her every day, I told her 30 for 30. That is 30 in the next 30 days, cultivate 30-minute daily study. And now she's happy, she's excited, because what she doesn't know, she already knew. She knew it. So I want to encourage you that it is real. It is real. Now, this this is it. I want you to take a bold step. You too, you can become a data analyst before 2024 runs out. That's why I'm imploring you to join our next cohort. To join our next cohort. Our next cohort will be starting the 2nd of October. Now look at it. October, November, and December. 3 months. In the next 3 months, yes, you can actually achieve it. Whereby January next year, you just resume to your work, to your new role. And also, so we say, yes, you can also work remotely. It's not a must to work 9 to 5. Are you there? You can work remote. You can be in your comfort zone, and then you are solving problems for a company, even outside your region, outside your state, outside your country. Is actually possible. And that's why we want to equip you with the right and needed knowledge you need to thrive in the data space. So now, because of this free internship, free masterclass, we are doing a massive discount. We are what? Massive discount for the first 10 students to register. This discount is only for the first 10 students. Only for the first 10 students. So the fee is 100,000 naira. The fee is 100,000 naira. I want to tell you that this fee is beyond that. There are some academy that charge times 5 times 10 of this. Please, you can do your research. That charges times 10 of this, and I can tell you, they don't even do up to this. They don't do up to this. But we are here to simplify for you at a very an affordable discount just for the first 10 students. And after the 10 students, we are returning it back to the what? To the normal price. After the first 10 students, we are returning it to the normal price. Now, I don't know if you are there and you want to be part of the 10 students that will be qualified for this 50% discount. If you are there and you want to be part of the first 10 that want to be qualified for this 50% discount, please, I want you to go to the income message and say, I am willing, I am ready. Let's type, I am ready. Let me know those who are ready, to make their payment, and then we start with them immediately. I want to know those who are ready. Our admin, they are on the group right now, so they're going to respond to you immediately. So let me know those who are ready, those who are ready to start their career, those who are ready to make a change and an impact into their work, those who are ready to be committed to add value to themselves before 2024 runs out. Yes, your journey can start immediately. Yes, we are starting with you immediately. As you are making payment, we are giving you the right link, the right connection, the right value that you need, and it starts immediately. We are giving you the roadmap, and we are helping you, we are directing you on what you need to thrive in the data space. We are working with you immediately. We have hardworking, qualified instructors. And from tonight also, you are seeing a glimpse of what our classes entails. We are here to guide you. We're not here to shout at you. We're not here to yell at you. But we're here to guide you on the right step you need to take to thrive in data space. So I don't know if you are still willing. Please, can you go to the income message and let me know if you want to be part of these first 10 students. First 10 students. Please, this discount is only for first 10. Please, admin, if you're on the group, please let me know the first 10 students who are ready to make their payment, and then we move on. And then we move on. And then we move on. We're wrapping up shortly, but let me know those who are ready. And also, if you are part of the 10 now tonight, if you are part of the 10, if you are part of the 10, please note this. For only the first 10 students, please, only the first 10 students, only the first 10 students, we are doing LinkedIn optimization for you. We are starting with that. Before class commences on 2nd, we are doing free LinkedIn optimization. This is a bonus. This is actually a bonus for you. Can you see? For the first 10 students, we are engaging you immediately. Like immediately. From tomorrow, you start seeing our messages, and then you start seeing how the journey going to look like. Start seeing the course syllabus, the course the course schedule, the time, and every other information will be sent across to you. So let me know. And I believe our admin on the group will attend to you. So they will provide you with the necessary links you need to use to enroll, to register at Easy Technologies. I can tell you for free that all what you have promised, we are going to deliver. All what we have promised. In fact, you can go to LinkedIn and check our success story and check our testimony. You will see that we are doing great and we keep doing great. We are doing great and we keep doing great. So please, admin, I want you to send the link to the group so that they start making their payments and we can proceed from there. So let me know those who are ready, those who want to make a change, those who want to make a change in their career, those who want to make a change in their world. So please, admin, I want you to send the link to the income message so that they can attend to it. And also, if you're on the WhatsApp group, the link also will be sent across to you, whereby you can make the commitment fee and then we can start working with you immediately. So as you are making payments, you see a link and the link will take you to a WhatsApp group, and with WhatsApp group, we can always start with you. I can tell you for free, please, you can go and make your research. We have excellent tutors to guide you on this journey. We have excellent tutors to guide you on this journey. You are not alone. We are not telling you to go and watch a YouTube video. No, you will see me in class, you will see other instructors in class, and then they will guide you. They will guide you, they will lead you. And then if you come out as the best, I can assure you this, I can assure you with all sincerity that there's internship for you. I can tell you for free that there's internship for you. So you have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. Learn a skill, solve a problem, impact your world. And that's why EasyTech Academy, that is what we provide. We provide excellent students. So many of our students are currently working in top organizations. They've gotten internship, they've gotten job, and they are doing fine out there. You too, you can join the train. I believe you have heard about analysis. Analysis is not just a joke. There's a whole lot to learn. Please, I want to know the first 10 who are ready, and then we can proceed with them. I want to know the first 10 who are ready, and then we can proceed with them. Are we good to go? We have our first 10. We have our first 10. Okay, now let me take questions now. So if you have any questions, I don't know, I quickly attend to your question. If you have any questions, you're not clear about a concept, you're not clear about anything, can you just please raise your hand or just drop your question on the income message and attend to your question. So if you have any question you want to ask me, I am here for you. I am here to provide answers to all your questions. I believe you're excited. I believe you're motivated. I believe you are ready to embark on this transformative journey with Easy Technologies. I can tell you for free, this journey is going to be an enjoyable moment. During my time, I never had a mentor, but at Easy Tech, we have instructors, we have facilitators, we have mentors that will guide you, that will lead you. See, I can tell you for free that if you join Easy Technologies, there's a whole lot of benefit aligned for you. There's a whole lot of benefits aligned for you. You don't get to miss it. You don't have to miss this opportunity. Opportunity comes but once, they say, but here is it at your doorstep. Here is it at your doorstep. Here is it at your doorstep. So please secure your seat. Secure your seat. First thing, we are going and we are going now. In the next 2 minutes, I believe we should wrap up this section. In the next 2 minutes, I believe we should wrap up this section. So let me know the first 10 and then we can proceed with that. Okay, I can see on the income message, somebody said, Isaiah, Mr. Isaiah or Mrs. Isaiah, I can only do 2 installments. That's 25,000 this month and balance of next month. Okay, yes. So you can also pay in the installments. Yeah. So we add it to the group and then we proceed with it. Yes. So you can secure your seat. You can secure your space. Okay, so Mr. Isaiah, you are going now and then we are going with you now. All right, so we have Mr. Isaiah, please. The link is already there. So just click on the link and then it directs you to where you make the commitment fee and then you can secure your seat. So once you make your payment, like immediately, to take you to the WhatsApp group and then we start working with you immediately. Just make your payment like now, and then after making the payment, you will see it will take you to a WhatsApp group. We've linked it for you, making the journey seamless for you. So make your payment and then it directs you to the WhatsApp group and then we welcome you and then we work with you immediately. Don't forget, there is bonus for early bird. There's bonus for early bird, and then which is the LinkedIn optimization, optimization. We are here to guide you and nothing else. So please let me know those who are ready, those who are willing to do what to secure their space. Let me know those who are willing, those who are ready to secure that space. Okay, so we're wrapping up immediately. So you can always send your message to us. For those of you on the in-call message, I mean in the general group, you can always send your messages to us, and then we can always respond to it. So please feel free to chat off any of the admins. Idea, feel free to chat off any of the admin. Whenever you want to make your commitment fee, just chat them up or use this link. Please, with that link, in fact, you have a seamless flow. Click on the link, make your payment, and then it takes you to the group, and then you join the group. We welcome you, and then we move on with you immediately. Class begins 2nd of October. We are not wasting your time. We're not here to waste your time. The classes are flexible. You can always rewatch the class if you're not maybe in the live classes. Our classes are always live. We don't tell you to go and watch YouTube video. We don't tell you to go to our website and go and watch any video. No, you have interaction with your mentor, with your instructor, like a live interaction. You can ask questions immediately, and then your questions will be responded to. Your questions will be responded to immediately. So please, I want you to make your commitment so that we can move on with you and we can wrap up this session. Thank you so much. It's nice having you. You know, from the beginning of the session even till this moment. In fact, you deserve an applause from me. You deserve an applause from me. Thank you so much for joining. Now, before you leave, I want you to drop a sentence of what you've learned tonight. Just drop a sentence on what you've learned. Just tell us what have you learned, because you are staying with us from 8 p.m. till now. Just tell us your experience. What have you experienced? What have you gained? What have you learned? Does it worth your time? Does it worth your time? Let me know in the income message. So I'm waiting for the first person. Let me know if it's actually worth your time. If it's actually worth your time. Yeah, thank you so much. I can see. Excellent section. Yes, it's an excellent section. Myself too, I've benefited. I've learned a whole lot even this evening. Thank you so much. I've learned sweetness in visualization. 100. Thank you so much. I love this. I love the energy. We that we are in tech, we know we are always excited because we are the one changing the world. You have heard about AI. I want to tell you tonight that the background, the bedrock of AI is data. You can go and browse it. In our classes, we integrate AI. We use AI. How do we use ChatGPT to analyze our data? We don't just do everything head knowledge. No, we also know leverage on AI to make our work seamless. I can tell you for free. In fact, with EasyTech, we make your learning easy. We learn, we grow, and we earn at Easy Technologies. I can tell you for free, I have students who have testified. Great things we are doing at Easy Technologies Academy. And you cannot afford to miss this great new opportunity we are bringing to your doorstep. If you have a friend, you have a colleague who wants to learn, who wants to earn, please refer them. Easy Technologies can help them achieve their goals. EasyTech can help them achieve their goals. Now, before you leave, we are leaving now. Just go and type EasyTech is the best. EasyTech is the best. Now go to the income message, type it, and then we can call it a wonderful section. EasyTech is the best. EasyTech is the best. All right, I'm waiting. EasyTech is the best. EasyTech is the best. Thank you so much. It's an impactful session tonight. I believe you've learned a lot. Love to see you another time. And I want to say a good night. Take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your evening. That'll be all for now. Thank you so much. I'm seeing EasyTech is the best. And we shall forever be the best. See you at the top. We celebrate with each other. We congratulate each other. And then we go global together. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. That'll be all for now. Bye.